what's happening, everybody? So I've been traveling the United States in my 2001 Chevy Astro van here for the last year, and I've rebuilt the inside of it twice, and I wanted to give you a look on how my build is now and tell you why I'm just about to rebuild it starting today. So I've learned a lot from this build and a lot from being on the road for so long, and I'm going to rebuild it and head back out because I love being on the road in my van. Absolutely love it. So mods to the outside. There are low beam and high beam bulbs. I put HIDs in the low beams, and I grounded the low beam ground wire straight to the frame so that all 4 lights can be on at the same time when high beams are on. I also installed these cheap LED lights from Amazon. These are terrible. I don't recommend them. They just don't do much at all. I got all these mosquitoes from Oregon and Idaho. My windows are tinted. The front's as dark as I can legally have them, as well as the backs are all limo tint. And that makes a huge difference both with stealth and with temperature. So on the top here, I've got my 5.5-inch roof fan. I'm going to be replacing this with a full-size 12-inch RV fan because this just does not pull enough air. Up here I've got my 100-watt monocrystalline Renogy solar panel, which I absolutely love, and I do recommend that, and there will be a link to that in the description. It's an affiliate link, but I absolutely believe in this product. I love it. So I guess I'll show you the inside now. Oh, maybe I should start with the front. Do I have any? No, I don't really have anything done to the front, just some cheap seat covers, which suck. So the inside here, as you can see, the floor is bare. I had some mold issues. I had a couple leaks in the firewall and in through the back windows, or the back doors, which you can see in my other videos about that, but I had to pull the carpet out, so I'm going to put some just rubber mat down on the ground. They make them for the Astro van, so I'm just going to put that down because I don't want to increase height. But before I had the factory carpet with denim insulation under it, and the factory carpet has rubber glued to the underside of the carpet, and what happened is the water got trapped under there and it couldn't escape, so it started growing mold, but not on the denim insulation, which was interesting. It was just on the metal and the factory caulking stuff that they use. So denim insulation, it seems, does not allow mold to grow on it, but the water did get stuck under there. So this build I designed, this spot is specifically cut out for a 6-gallon aquatainer, those big blue ones with the swivel handle you get at Walmart and REI and whatever. And I just never bought another one to put in there. And then the bottom is perfectly cut out for a Dometic porta potty, which I never got because I don't need, but my girlfriend's joining me soon and she wants a toilet, so I cut that out for her. And around the back here, these 2 shelves, which I don't like the way they look because this one's at a weird slant, are for clothes. And under here I keep all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. And for the windows, as I said, they're limo tint in the back here, but I also have this Reflectix, which is perfectly shaped for the side windows and the back windows. And one side is the reflective surface, which is great when it's hot out because it blocks out a lot of the heat, but I can flip it over and I have this black felt material that I just used some spray glue, 3M spray glue, and glued this to the back. This is great for when it's really cold out and I want to absorb some heat, or when I need to be really stealthy. So I love these things. These are great. At night they block out heat. If I don't have any lights on here, nobody can see in at all unless they get up on the window and they're like pressing their face onto the window. They can barely see anything. But if I have lights on in here, then I can't see out and other people can see in perfectly. So these are great at night. What else? This is a full twin size bed and I absolutely love it. It's the most comfortable bed I've ever had in my life, and I just absolutely love this. Is my favorite part of this van, is this bed, and it was only like $100 on Amazon. I'll link to this thing too. It's great. I'm gonna buy a full size one of the exact same model and everything. It's just gonna be a little bit bigger. This thing is awesome. Let's see, what else can I tell you about in here? Oh, I glued this tapestry to a piece of Luan that's attached to the ceiling, and in between the ribs in the roof, there's like ribs, there is 1-inch insulation. And before I had 2 inches on here, I had the 1 inch and then another inch on top of that, and it was just too much. It trapped heat in here. And I also had 1 inch covering all the walls except for the 2 side windows and the back doors, and it would trap heat in here like hardcore. So in the summer it was way too hot. Now I just have Reflectix on the walls and it's so much better when it's hot out. But if it drops below like 45, it gets a little too cold in here, so I have to use the heater a lot more often and bundle up at night. But personally, I'd rather be a little too cold than a little too hot, so that's been great for me. And in the morning when the sun hits this thing, it doesn't get nearly as hot as it used to. So blackout curtains on just a shower rod, and I can't really show you how I hooked that up because I got all this stuff on here. And then I stuck this one on here to make up for this dead space that would be right here, and I just attached this with some little paper clips. That actually works great. I made this with, this is a 1x4 and a 2x1 with the LED strips. These will be linked in the description. It was like 20 bucks for these LED strips and the awesome remote, which has all these different colors and all these different modes. It can go with music and it can fade and do all these really cool things. Rad lights. I can't believe they were only 20 bucks. So what else can I show you about this thing? Oh, I'll show you this. This is the controller for the power inverter, which is awesome because I don't have to open the back door to get to it, which I'll show you in a second. This is the power controller that came with my solar panel, and that means that it's fully charged, which is awesome because that panel's absolutely filthy. And yeah, this is the remote for the lights. Usually I have what is that thing called? I'm not working with words very well today, am I? A Dometic CF50 refrigerator here, which I absolutely love. Make sure you check out that video. And I have a lot of other videos that if you're interested in building a custom camper van or living in a van, you will most likely find every single one of them at least somewhat helpful, if not like mind-blowing. So check out my van dwelling playlist. Where are my keys? That's got all the videos I've made, and there's tons of them specifically to help people on their journey to building a van and living in a van. I've got a van build playlist where I built this build, so you can see all the different ways I constructed it. And I've got a vlog playlist, and I do Q&As every Thursday. So there's a lot of questions answered in there. So back here, I've got my rain gear. I've got my fire extinguisher, my machete, my carbon dioxide detector. And there's a big thing about this. A lot of people are telling me to put this down low. The instructions say put it up high. Scientists have told me put it up high. Other places have said put these things up high, so I'm putting it up high. Please do your own research on that. There's a lot of controversy. This is the wire that comes from my battery isolator, and that back there is my battery. It's a single 93 amp hour, and it's not enough for what I do with the lights and using the power inverter, which is all the way back there. And that power inverter is awesome, by the way. When I'm ready to upgrade, I'll definitely get the same one, but a bigger model. It's the Xantrex. I've actually got a review of that on my website on intothemystery13.com. I highly recommend that. It's really tough. So let's see, what else is back here? Oh, this table is awesome. I finally got a jack. This van didn't come with one, so I had to buy one, and I could have used it many times. I got stuck, but now I have it, so I'm good. I got my toolbox. I got a bunch of miscellaneous crap that I've never even used since I've been on the road, so I'm getting rid of a ton of stuff now. My folding camp chair. In this area, I kept my guitars, and my jumbo tripod and everything else. So it's great. So I will show you this thing in day mode now. All right, so here's day mode, and I thought this was just the cleverest thing ever when I designed this thing, and it is a clever design, but the execution just did not work out. So I made this thing so that I could sit on this couch during the day, but as you can see, my head hits the ceiling. It's too high. I didn't account for the thickness of the mattress. If I sit on the bare wood, I can sit straight up, but otherwise I have to like lean all the way out or slouch all the way back. Plus this thing constantly slides down like this, and it's just a pain in the butt to put it in this position. You have to kind of manhandle this thing, and then you have to move this piece of wood, and you have to make sure everything over there is off to the side far enough. It's just a total pain in the butt. So this design does not work for me. I'm actually I'm going to be filming the entire rebuild of the next one with even more detail than last time, but I'm going to be kind of copying the Westfalia. I'm going to get the full-size bed. I'm going to put it on that side, and on this side I'm going to have stuff like kind of like window height that I can easily get into and get out of. The other problem with this design is in order to get to all the stuff under here, I have to put it in this position, or I have to like kind of crawl under it, and it's just a total pain in the ass. Very inconvenient to get to my stuff. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I don't know what else I could show you in here, except I do keep my knife right here. And back here there's a big storage area where I usually keep my tripod and stuff. I can keep stuff in here, and I had a wood panel right here where I kept like notebooks and stuff in here, and that was great. But yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know what you think, and check out my other playlist. I got a ton of van dwelling videos, as I said. So thanks for watching, guys. Love yourself. Woo!